Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. As I said yesterday, on my, what review was it? The Arbor Flaked Alaska. I said that'd be the only review for the night, and then I was going to give the old Franziskaner Royal a good old hiding yesterday, which did happen. And now that keg is changed, so we have a new keg in the Perfect Draft, and as you can guess, the review coming up is going to be one from the Perfect Draft. So what we got there is a keg that was just released, I think it was last Monday or Tuesday. I believe it went on sale, and it pretty much sold out pretty bloody quick anyway, put it that way. And it's from the Bosteels brewery, and it's a keg of their Bosteels, and this is a pale ale. They've brewed it, apparently it's brewed to the original recipe of 50 years ago, so it's coming in at 5.4%. so I'll stop talking now. You know what's coming up, so any second now I'll go over there, I'll do a video of the pour, and we'll take the review from there. So back in a tick, guys. Cheers. So we're back. Let me just go into a little bit of chatting stuff, give you some inside sort of chat of what I know and previous experiences. Like I say, this is from the Perfect Draft. Keg was £38.90. £5 keg deposit goes on that, so what you've already paid, and your 15% if you buy a few kegs. You're probably talking about £11–12 coming off that initial price. So 38, you're looking about £26.50, £26.90, something like that, I'm guessing, for the keg, for a 6 litre keg. Now, let me just go into Bosteels actually brewed a pale ale last year. It was a bit of a limited release, I think. They were just seeing how it went. And it was Port Bay Pale Ale, 5.9%. Now, personally, it was £34.50 as well, that one. Personally, I thought, I wasn't over keen on it. It wasn't very pale, and for me it had no sort of life in the keg. I'm not sure if that was a problem that I was having with the tap at the time, but the head was just, you literally had to pour a pint straight to try and get any head, and that disappeared. So I've had my reservations about this beer, if I'm totally honest, because I was wondering if it was maybe going to be a bit of a rehash of the Port Bay. But apparently this is the original recipe, so I don't know whether the Port Bay was basically sort of messed around with this one or what, I don't know. But I've had my reservations on this. So yeah, so I'll shut up now. So as I say, this is from Bosteels, and it's a keg of their Bosteels. You saw the pour, there was a 2-finger head on it, there's a 1-finger head on it now. This is coming in at 5.4%. It's amber, I would say. Well, not amber, it's sort of a toffee colour, caramel toffee, burnt orange colour if you like. There's a bit of carbonation coming up off the bottom, not loads though. It is quite hazy, but that maybe, I don't think it's total chill haze, I think it is slightly hazy. Like we say, got a finger of just off white head on there, but there was 2-finger head on there. Now I'll be honest, I have had some of this because I did get it cracked open last night, but I do want to get a review out quick, and before the keg's sitting in there too long, to hopefully get sort of like the freshest sort of experience I can. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Funny, obviously last night I'd had a few, so when I tried this it was just drink it but as it is. But this actually smells quite nice. It's sort of got a slightly sort of sticky, sweet aroma to it. There's sort of toffee notes in there, malty. It smells very sort of toffee and malty ale, really. It doesn't smell bad, it smells quite tasty. So without further ado, let's dive in, see what we get. So cheers everyone. I've got to admit, last night I was thinking it was maybe just a bit like the pork bay that I had last year. Obviously more lively it was, but taste wise I didn't. And if I'm totally, it doesn't really look pale, does it, for a pale ale? But I suppose these Belgian breweries and Belgian beers are all very sort of different to what we have and we brew, or the English brew, if you like. So I suppose you've got to expect it slightly different, but there's a sweetness in there, sweet stickiness in there, toffee-like taste. Definitely getting that sort of hop taste in there with your normal sort of ales that you can pick up. Got quite a good body to it actually. It's not like real big mass heavy beer, but you can tell you're drinking something with a bit of body to it. The carbonation is nice and gentle in there, so the mouth feels quite nice, the body's nice. 5.4%, probably, you know, I'll go in again, but probably I'd say not getting that. You're not really getting that excuse me, sort of percentage in there. It's not far off it, but it certainly doesn't smack you in the face. For me, it could do with maybe the usual sort of arguments I always say really with the perfect draft is that some of these beers could do with being warmer, and I think this one would actually benefit from it being warmer. I do think actually if beers are too cold, it will kill the head and kill the beer, in my view, because these things aren't heavily carbonated, and in my experience it can, excuse me, can kill the beer. But all in all, it's a very enjoyable beer. Is it mind-blowing? No. It's an enjoyable ale that has some nice taste to it, very drinkable. But for me, there's going to be ales out there you can pick up from a supermarket for $1.50 or $1.80 in a pint thing that are very close to being just like this, if I'm brutally honest. I think my personal view on this is, although it's a lovely beer, the £38.90 price tag that they whack on it is well over the top for me. I think they've maybe taken the biscuit a bit with the price on this, just because the fact that it's a new keg. But it is an enjoyable ale. It's certainly more of a traditional. Obviously, it was brewed in the 50s. So it's not going to be your sort of your craft beer brew, if you like. It is more traditional, but it is very tasty, to be fair. And my view on it would be, it's a lovely beer, worth trying and worth drinking, but for me, not necessarily worth that hefty price tag. So I would say try it if you're willing to spend that money. Like I say, anything new I like to try anyway, and I'll always at least try it once. Would I get this again? Yeah, I think I would if they knocked about 3, 4, 5 quid off it. Because at the current price, I think my own personal view is it's overpriced. But it's a lovely beer anyway. So if you think of getting it on Perfect Draft, like I say, if you're willing to spend that money, try it, because it is I think it's a lovely traditional sort of. It's very much along the lines of a British traditional ale, but very nice. It sounds a bit harsh, but you know what I mean. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. It's only just come out, so I don't suppose not everyone's laid into it yet. But yeah, if you've had it, let me know what you think. And that's it. So thanks for watching this beer review. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've hope I've been very informative on this video over the Perfect Draft and other beers and this, that and the other. Like and share my video, comment please, like I always say. Subscribe to my channel if you would, because I'd love to get to, what are we looking on? I can't think what I was on. I think I was on 552. I'd love to get to 600 by Christmas. That would be a huge achievement. So yeah, anyone you know who likes beer, likes watching beer reviews, get them to subscribe. If you want notifications when I'm releasing a new video, as I always do, somewhere there, if you're watching this, there should be a bell. Ring that bell and you'll be notified every time I release a new video. So that's it for now. I'm going to do maybe another couple more beer reviews after. So stay tuned and look out for the videos. And thank you very much for watching. So see you again soon, guys. Cheers.